Yaps. It's in the name. I don't know about you guys, but one game that has been confusing to me is this new Doom: The Dark Ages. I've never really been a big Doom guy, and when I go on Twitter, apparently this game is the greatest thing ever. And when I watch people play it, they seem to be having fun. But at the same time, if you go look at reviews and everything else, it's just saying it's mid. So I wanted to hear a review from one of the best reviewers that I know, and that is Flickazoid.
Spoiled? Doom: The Dark Ages is taking inspiration from the original Doom games because, as we all know, Doom peaked with H-Doom on the T-83
Hey, whoa!
calculator. Right off the bat, if you want to know if Doom: The Dark Ages is worth buying, I'm gonna say this. A lot of people judge their buying decisions on a $1 per hour of fun basis, and if you get this game for free, it lives up to those expectations. So in my situation, having received this for free from my wife's boyfriend, I must say I think this game is fantastic.
I mean, how could you argue with that? That's the whole thing about free-to-play games and why they're so popular. Like, how do you judge a game's value, right? If you're gonna pay money for buckaroos, some actual hard-earned cashola brajola to play a game, how do you equate like what's worth? And I think it ultimately does come to a cost of like, okay, if I play this for an hour, how much is that? You know, like how much is that gonna be justified? And then like that's a very good question. So let's break it down. How do you judge it? One, when you log into the game, is it easy to get on? Are you having fun? And then how many hours are you able to stack onto this? I think that's gonna be my way. Maybe that sounds retarded. Maybe I need to drink some more coffee because I think I just confused myself.
2016 was run and gun. Doom Eternal was smoke, crack, and shoot back. Doom: The Dark Ages is parry and turn my headphones up real loud so I can't hear my wife and her boyfriend wrestling in the other room. Some franchises never know when to change. New Doom doesn't know when
Wait, what?
to stop changing. At this rate, Doom 4 is gonna play like Just Dance. The Doomslayer's gonna be popping that ass on the dance floor to Tay-Tay. Them removing 90% of the glory kills and replacing them with bumper cars is great because I love playing bumper cars with my wife's boyfriend. I like that they toned down the Berserk mode to a slightly impolite mode. This is way better. Here's the old toxically masculine mode. And here's the new based mode.
You like it if I call you mommy's good boy?
Oh my god!
Are you mommy's good boy?
Yeah, the soundtrack's
yes.
a little weird in the new game, but we'll get
Yes, I am mommy's good boy.
to that later. I'm glad they're making this game less masculine, because after playing Doom Eternal, my wife's boyfriend started getting scared of me. After all those glory kills, all those chainsaw kills, a berserk mode where you fucking punch a demon's leg off. Oh, hell, it's wheelchair accessible, bitch. God, I'm getting choked up. Just thinking about it. I might tell him that
Oh
I'm
my God,
banging
I
my
love
wife
Flickazoid.
tonight. But Doom: The Dark Ages is so much better because it gets me back to being that sensitive guy. Let's not rip and tear until the job is done. Let's rip and tear into a Ben and Jerry's and talk about our feelings. Hopefully they add in a femboy Doomslayer skin later this year. Doom 2016 made you feel things. It made you feel powerful and strong and manly. This game makes me feel like I should play that game again. In Doom: The Dark
Damn.
Ages, we are back as Lizzo. I mean, Doom: Dark Ages is out, and all jokes aside, in today's quadruple A gaming market, even their worst game is better than most of the schlock that comes out today. The mechs, the dragons, baby birding beams of hellfire down a
I've seen this clip. I mean, that goes hard to me. Like, come on.
monster's throat. It's just pure awesome shit in comparison to the last AAA game I played, where a very different monster was going down Yasuke's
Hey, yo! I love this guy.
throat. And that's the last I'll talk about AC Shadows. No, it's not. Now, seeing as the mechs have no glory kills, you're more getting excited on the idea of mechs rather than the execution. Kind of like getting energized on the idea of cocaine rather than actually snorting it. But that's the last time I'll talk about glory kills, I promise. The flow of combat in this game is great until you go to do a glory kill. And if you're a little retired in the head, don't worry, because this is way easier than the last game. The learning curve in Eternal was a learning cliff. You either got it or you got motion sickness. I remember my papaw walked by me playing Eternal, and he said, "Oh, you're playing Doom? I remember playing Doom back in 1993. Oh, and he died. Just looking at 3 frames of gameplay from Eternal and he couldn't take it. Joke's on his dumb ass, though. In the Dark Ages, I'm doing everything he was doing in the senior home. Just playing frisbee and pickleball while grabbing ass and being slightly racist. And every time I worry that my T levels are getting too high, Doom Guy throws his Doom cheeks on the enemies instead of doing a really awesome takedown, and it drops my T level right back into Tesla owner ranges. Like those times when you're fighting this guy and you hit him with that shotgun, slap his ass off the mount, freeze him with the shield. Here comes the big finish. You see what I mean, though? It felt really clean right up until I hit that glory hole in the combat where the glory kill used to be. And before you say, Fleek, but the glory kills are still in the game, you get to see this shit 1 weekend a month with supervised visitation. I see these takedowns just often enough to resent their creator for taking the other 40 variants out of the game. How the hell do you put mechs in a modern Doom game and then not give them takedowns? I'm out here like a big-ass chihuahua humping their leg. They removed the X factor of this game, and for what? So I could go play Ultimate Frisbee? I'm throwing my pre-Ozempic Doom cheeks on the enemy.
Okay, so maybe all of the hate for Doom is justified because it's from people who actually played Doom, and they're like, yeah, the gameplay is good up until the point where Doom is supposed to be Doom, and you're supposed to utterly annihilate something. And all we're doing is just kind of kicking it or using our Captain America shield just to knock it out. Instead of like just putting it into its head, getting a wedge, grabbing the top of that head and finish ripping it off, and then eating its fucking bone marrow, and they're like, that's Doom.
Only time I get a glimpse at a takedown is if I can get my whopper slaying ass high enough off the ground to do one takedown they let me keep. Whoever decided to make the game flow better by replacing the iconic glory kills with a clunkier, slower, unsatisfying, and unresponsive alternative is a genius. This reminds me of when I took the wheels off my car to make it go faster. Now, for all the people saying this game is slow, a lot of people are going to recommend that you turn this up to 150% in the game slider settings. But I just don't think that's enough. So what I did was speed hack the game to go at 4 times the max speed, so I might finally... And for my fellow 7-year-old AARP card holders in the audience, if you were annoyed by the constant weapon switching in the last game, you don't gotta worry about that any longer. Because in this game, you only need 1 gun. The best gun in this game is the shield, and the best shield in this game is the super shotgun. You use the shield like a lawnmower to clear out all the pretend enemies, then you use the shotgun to shit on the real enemies harder than Johnny Depp's ex-wife shat on the bed. Just BAM! 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 That's 3 big BAM!
Bam!
Now you gotta get new sheets. Even when they gave me the BFC, I said, oh, thanks, that's really neat. But I'm already the big fucking top.
Oh my god.
Hang on a second, I think my T levels are getting too high. Let me watch it take down. Oh, there we go. No, honey, I hope you and Fabio have a great night out. Use my credit card. If I had to rank the shield on my official lawnmower tier list, I'd rank it at S tier, maybe even Mega Milk tier. Story, remove all the dialogue. No, I'm telling you, I want only scenes of Doom Guy aura farming like Dirty fucking Harry. I want to make this a silent film. In fact, they make Doom Guy say 1 word. That's 1 word too many. Music. All I have to say is this. In the first age. Now, if I had to rate this game on a buy, wait for a sale, or it's okay basis,
So in other words, no good.
I would say this is the type of game you get for free and go, hey, you know, for the money, it's not that bad. I had a truly incandescent time playing this game. 1 out of...
Wait, hold on. What does incandescent mean?
You know, for the money, it's not that bad. I had a truly incandescent...
Emitting light as a result of being heated. Full, strong of emotion, passionate.
Time playing this game, 1 out of 10. Fuck you, you remove glory kills. Thanks to the flock of pimps for bankrolling this video, and another huge thanks to all the pimpers for buying me all this demon slaying lead. Fleeka.
Good, dude. Fleek is amazing. Holy shit. The question is for you guys in the comments, how do you judge the value of a game? If you have to pay for a game, how do you justify paying for the game? Is it just because you know you're going to get X amount of hours out of it? Like, okay, I'm going to get 60 hours out of this game. It's a $60 game, so I get it's really only $1 an hour. Okay, I could do that. Like, is that how you guys justify it? Let me know. If anything, we're going to watch more Freakazoid videos as they come out. If there's a game that's come out and we didn't see it, Let me know in the comments as well. As always, to challenge you guys, make somebody laugh today. Spread some love, spread some joy, because we know there's enough hate and vitriol in the world. So, with that said, go make people laugh, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.